Shalom. First and foremost, give all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders and the bishops and the brothers worldwide who spread the truth throughout the four corners, any last days. Here with new beginning lesson, let's get it. It's a lot of revealing going on these times we're living in. And if you know, you know what we talking about. R.L. Stein, we're gonna put it like that. And a lot of wickedness. And you know, the brothers been going into this stuff, let you know how these people really get down, but y'all didn't think it was real. Now, you know, so well-known saying, what's done in the dark must come to light, and that's the time we're living in. We living in a time when all this wickedness, debauchery, the stuff that was considered conspiracy theories over all these years and decades, it's being revealed. And the more the light come in the world, the more and more wickedness is going to be revealed. So this let you know that we're living in interesting times. We're living in transition of kingdoms, which is the righteous about to be set in its righteous order. So-called Negro, Latino, Haitian, Puerto Ricans. The 12 tribes of Israel. The Lord select 12,000 from each tribe. Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. You know, throne of David is about to be set up. They elect the righteous government by the 144,000 men, including 1/3, 2/3 are getting cut off on this side, according to Zechariah 13:8 and 9. This is Isaiah 40:7. This is speaking about America, aka Babylon. Come down, sit in the dust and goes into confusion, which this is a country represent none but confusion, Babel. O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, ancient Chaldeans go in that witchcraft, their source, which America is. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. It's because we live in a time of things being revealed, and that one righteous, beautiful light that America used to represent, it doesn't represent no more. What does represent? Look what's going on. Look at what is the representation of America now. You see it from the governments to the politicians, to all this wickedness, to all these entertainers, to all these backdoors, all this secret society, all this stuff is being revealed. So these other nations looking at America like, what the hell? Like this, you not no more called tender and delicate. It was a time America was that a golden cup in the Lord's hand. That's how we know this is divine intervention going on, because it was considered a golden cup in the Lord's hand, but now it's not. Take the millstones and grind milk, uncover thy locks, make bare the lead, and cover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. That's what we living in. The shame has been seen. All this stuff is being brought to the light, being revealed. So we know eventually what these people gonna come down. They're gonna try to block the internet. They're gonna scrub the internet. They're gonna, even with certain things that come out, they're gonna blame it and say, oh, it's AI. So we live in that time, I mean, a lot of things have been revealed. I will take vengeance and will not meet thee as a man. This is the Lord, Yahweh Shah speaking. He's not gonna come as that lowly man he once was when he came. You know, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, he's not coming back in that, you know, that lowly man he once was when he was on this earth. He's coming in that godlike presence. It said, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. The heavenly host is coming. The heavens has an army. It said, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. That's what the Chaldeans, they went into witchcraft, sorcery. I said sorcery, but that's how you said it, just the way I said it. But yeah, this is what the America represent. For thou shalt no more be called the lady of the kingdom. Who is the lady of the kingdom? It's America. America the Great, a Statue of Liberty. All these kingdoms look up to America, the harlot that ride the beast. She's not no more tender and delicate no more. And said, yeah, she's done with. This is Hosea 4:1. It said, hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, ye children of Israel. The Lord always let it be known who he's dealing with, who he's talking to, children of Israel, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. For the Lord had a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. And the thing about no mercy is, like, the woman came out the other day, if we was to take all these people down, that's part of this stuff, the whole economy fell, because they all in cahoots with it, man. So there's no mercy. But let Jake, Michael Vick, they still ostracize him to this day. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, Diddy. Now, we not saying these men are innocent, but like I said, when Jake do something, so-called black Negro, it's heavily scrutinized to the max degree. Even our own people will want him to be crucified, just like Lord Yahushua. They wanted him crucified. But look at Esau. Look what things been revealed. Eating of children, drinking blood. They've been doing this. And look, it's kind of like you hear about it, but it ain't no uproar going about it. The Lord has a controversy with that happens thereof. This is Lamentations 4:22. It said, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, because we've been in captivity to this day. And that's what it is. It's being accomplished. We're at the end of our captivity. Like the children of Israel is about to be set free. It said, O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away in captivity. We've been in captivity, been in punishment. We've been enslaved. He will visit thy iniquity, sin upon sin, wickedness. O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sin. This is what's going on. The man of sin is being revealed. The sins of Edom is being revealed. He's accusing thy brethren. He always accused us for doing everything else, but look what he been doing. He's big brother. He's supposed to be watching over little brother. But look, it was morning of his father was at hand. Then the morning my father's at hand. Then I'm gonna pursue my brother Jacob. So, but he's been trying to get rid of us and accuse us to the heavenly Father and get rid of us from the beginning of time, man. It said he will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. That's what's going on now. Zion, we've been in captivity. We at the end of our punishment. Now it's Edom getting discovered. Jeremiah 33:7. It said, and I will cause the captivity of Judah and captivity of Israel, northern kingdom and southern kingdom, to return, and will build them as at the first. So we was on that heavenly order at first, but we fell through sin, and throughout time and age we got worse and stuff. So, but the Heavenly Father's about to build us back up. Revelation 13:10, it said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Esau led us in captivity. He's about to go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. That's Esau blessing the sword, because he got it from Isaac. Isaac gave Jacob and Esau a blessing, but Esau blessing was to live by the sword. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So this is now the roles have changed from all of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You fault, you niggers fault. It's always the black man fault. Now the tables are turning. We're living in the flip of transitioning kingdoms. But also we understand through it takes one kingdom to fall, another one has to come. For another one to come up, one has to fall. But this is not about to be an easy transition. We talking about Esau, like we talking about the strongest military, the weapons, the sorcery. Like he's finna come down having great wrath. It's finna get real nasty. Yeah, we talking about lights gonna be cut off, cause they being revealed. So they like it's too much light being exposed. What happened when you bring that vampire to a light? It don't like that light. These people really bloodthirsty. They've been drinking blood and doing all type of stuff. So now they finna flip the switch. They finna retreat, but it's gonna be temporarily. But the Lord gonna allow them to do this, cause they at the end of their captivity. So they're at the end of their rulership. We're at the end of our captivity. Esau is at the end of their rulership, ruling over this whole earth. We at the end of our captivity. We about to be put back in place, but it's finna get rocky though. Esau ain't finna go out easy. It said, this is book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. Verse 4. It said, the vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord Yahweh. This is the Heavenly Father speaking concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. Yeah, man, it's time for war, man. It's finna get crazy out here. The Lord lets you know this is gonna be a time like never before. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Esau is greatly despised. Now look what's going on. They are being revealed for who they really are. The wicked, weird, slimy, nasty people. I have made these small among the heathen. So these other heathen nations don't even respect Esau no more. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, because they know for being cave dwellers. This is how their habitation set on high. That's why they like all these skyscrapers and stuff. This is who they are. They the real true caveman. They got these bunkers. Thou dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high. That said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Because they live in secrecy for all these centuries, these decades. They live in secrecy. Who shall bring me down? Now the light has been revealed on them for who they truly are. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, I think I want to say that was Rome symbolism for their bird. In America bird, the eagle is a powerful bird. Though thou accept thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, NASA, they got the space station in NASA. This will I bring thee down, said the Lord. Yahweh Bashin Yahushua, the Lord's bringing them down from that rulership. This is verse 6. It said, Obadiah 1, chapter 2 is you need brothers and sisters should read it. It said, how are the things that Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Things has been revealed now. That's what I'm saying. That's how we know this is the Heavenly Father revealing Esau for who he is. Because it was up to them. This would never come out. This would never come out. I'm gonna go to verse 10, trying to, I'm trying to make it work. Verse 10, Obadiah, it said, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. They're gonna be cut off forever. But first, they're gonna rule captivity for 1,000 years, and we're gonna rule over them with a rod of iron. So it's gonna be they're gonna be in captivity. As we're in captivity, we're gonna get them in captivity. They're gonna be our slaves. They're gonna be building up our kingdom and getting rid of all these bodies. They're gonna be our servants in the kingdom to come, which would be here on this earth. It said, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. Esau is our brother. They just our evil twin. Shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Yeah, after they serve 8,000 years, then they're gonna be cut off. Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through thee, that shall be drunken, and shall make thyself naked. Yeah, they've been revealed, they naked. And when you think about somebody naked, they trying to protect themselves, they trying to hide their identity, they trying to cover up. But yeah, they've been revealed. So I looked up the land of Uz, and it said it's near Jordan, Edom, near Edom, east of the Jordan River and Dead Sea. It said, place Edom in the land of Uz, linking it to the mountainous region of Seir. This is who they are, Mount Seir, the Caucasus Mountain. This is who they are, cave dwellers. Land of Uz is linking to the mountainous region of Mount Seir. This is Edom land over there. It said descriptions mention being east of Israel, close to Edom, capable of support livestock, lining with geology of Wadi Saran. Well, I wanted to get at. It said Uz is mentioned as a descendant of Aaron, son of Shem, also in connection with the Edomites, suggesting a region inhabited by these people. Yeah, land of Uz, and which here in America is considered land of Uz as well, because this is the headquarters of Esau. The Heavenly Father always have a witness, a righteous witness in everywhere. So like we in a spiritual land of Uz over here in America. This is Job 1 and 1. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil. Like he turned away from it, he despised evil. Yeah, because we got righteous over here as well, the righteous man over here. This is Isaiah 6:3 and 1. Who is this that come from Edom with thy garments from Basra? That this is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to say, this is Lord Yahushua coming back on the biggest of them all, with the heavenly hosts with him, and he's coming from Edom. He coming to Edom. For Basra is the chief capital of all. That's considered the capital of one of them Edom lands over there back in the day. But this is modern day. USA is considered modern day. All this stuff, because everything is spiritually connected from the past to the present to the future right now. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treaded in the wine fat. Let me go down to the point. Verse 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeeming comes. So yeah, the Lord's finna get busy on these Edomites and these militaries throughout the four corners of earth. But in the same time, he's gonna redeem his elect, his chosen one. So we're living in all this prophecy right now is about to take place. And this is the point. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of this world, so-called white man, Amalek, all these chief nations, all the evil, the wicked, and Jacob's the beginning of it, follow it. So Jacob rulership is up next. Esau is living at the end of his rulership. Jacob is at the end of his captivity. that's what we're living in. We're living in transitioning kingdoms. So yeah, it's about to get rocky. And we also in the 250th year of America being a sovereign nation from Great Britain. So ancient biblical times, they always show that a lot of kingdoms and empires fell within that 250th year, which we're in the 250th year when 4th of July get here. So yeah, very interesting spiritual times, man. Be on your P's and Q's. What should you be doing right now? Calling, begging, pleading with the Lord to be worthy to get delivered through all this weakness, because Esau is about to come down, man. Esau is finna go haywire. All these comfortabilities as America go down, Esau kingdom rulership go down, all these extremities go down as well. So you being this person, being a streamer content, all this stuff that y'all choose to do, it's gonna go away as well, because all he was keeping that up to keep you distracted from keeping you distracted from what was really going on behind the scenes. That's how Esau set up all these extracurriculars, these bread and circuses. You got people today talking about it was the basketball, the dunk competition, all-star weekend, 3-point contest. I didn't even know it was today. People like, bro, it's so, we didn't even know it was, because those things don't interest and pique us no more. All these distraction, bread and circus, it don't pique us no more. Now it's gonna distract those who's meant to get distracted. It's a stumbling block to them. But those that's wise and walk to the truth, they understand it's like, nah, man, we ain't studying that, man. We want you out of rulership, man. You wicked, you weird, and it's time for us to get back in that rulership. But we know Esau gonna they be talking about EMP attacks. That means the grid getting shut off, the lights gonna get cut off. He's gonna come down. He gonna come out swinging, man. What do a person do when they ain't got nothing to lose? They lose it. So he's a madman sparing none. So he's finna go haywire with all his technology. The last thing NRB is that mark of the beast, that digital implant. He caused our free bond. The American dollar is losing value every second. So these other nations not taking heed to American royalty and power structure no more, which they was able to do it with the American dollar. So now it's like Esau, like, skip it. You finna take this implant. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna make people gonna take heed, because they not spiritually getting ready for this. They're gonna be like, well, I gotta eat. Well, if you know the scripture, you understand what the Lord said. If you take that, you're gonna burn up, you gonna perish out here. He said, my servant shall eat. So we supposed to fast, we supposed to pray, we supposed to seek repentance. These are real things. The things we read in this Bible is actually manifested. It's manifested spiritually, and it's finna be currently manifested out here. It's finna be physically out here. We just seen the spiritual aspect of things. These words are really revealing the truth, and all these things about to happen. Egyptian amongst Egyptians, so these civil unrest, Americans going against each other, World War III, we at the beginning of that. The economy collapsing, all these comfortabilities that you people are accustomed to is about to fall. That's why Micah 2:10, arise ye depart, for this is not our rest. If you try to stay connected to America, remember Lot's wife, you're going to perish with it. We are spiritually getting separated. Hold this lesson edifying y'all, praise Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakadash, the Bahamas to the apostles and elders and the bishops and brothers worldwide, spreading the truth out the four corners in these last days. Here we new begin lesson. Shalom.